have East Point Loma, the top seed. Coach Charity Elliott, could you please introduce your players and just give us an opening statement?
This is Eiley Tippins, a junior. This is Hannah Golan, a sophomore. This is March basketball. You just got to grind these wins out. We know each other so well. Each team knows each other so well. Like they're calling out our plays, we're calling out their plays. And so it's really just who is going to make plays and who's going to compete and just finish. And I thought some of the 50-50 balls that we got, I thought Hannah's last steal and layup was kind of the nail that we needed right there. And you just gotta, everybody's gonna play their best, and we have to be ready to go harder and earn it. You gotta earn it every night.
Eiley, it's physical to play a team that you know so well, like their side rivalry. Just talk about how fun that is, though, as well, too.
Yeah, I think being a big, especially you're down there battling. The refs even had to tell us a few times to kind of keep it down a little bit, but it is fun just getting to battle with girls that are such great basketball players, and I think that just gives us so much energy on the court. So yeah, it was a really fun game, and seeing them a third time for this season, we knew it was going to be a battle to the end. So,
Hannah, this is a program that's really been building the last decade or so, and just talk about what in terms of making a national presence, and now that you are the top seed and it's like folks are gunning for you, is there a certain level of pressure that's different now?
I mean, I think we talk about how there's no other option. We set this expectation for us, and the goal is to win this whole thing and then to win the next whole thing. But our focus is all on each day. So we came into this game, this was our priority, and now we're done with this one. We're not overly excited because we have tomorrow to get ready for.
That's right.
So just that holding ourselves to that standard.
Coach, it seemed like tonight the plan was whenever Kiefer caught the ball in around the block, you were going to send multiple bodies at her and kind of make her be a decision maker out of the block. And it worked out for you guys, limiting her, which we say limiting, to 11 points for her. But what was really the mentality? You talked about the battle down low with the bigs. What was the game plan going for you guys in understanding how good their bigs were?
Well, they rebound like crazy. Kiefer is she's an animal on the boards. And so I trust I like our post players too, and I trust them, and it was a battle. We knew it would be, and I thought we did a good job. She's a great player. She's going to get her points. We lost her a couple of times. It happens. That's part of the game, and we try to approach every game honestly, like, hey, this is about us. This is about our principles. We know what they're going to do. We talk about their personnel, but this is about what we do. Our players know what we want them to do in most situations. And with someone like Eiley, and I just give her the biggest shout out because she is such a coach, as a post player, a coach on the floor. She is constantly talking. If I say something one time to her, she remembers it, a month later. She's just she knows what's going on out there. And so she is communicating so many things. Certainly we had a game plan to try to shut them down and limit them, but great players are going to make great plays, and it's who's gonna be better and right and correct most of the time. And and tonight I thought that our defense was really, really good. They had 5 30-second shot clock violations, which again, that's our defense. So that's what I'm proud about. We talk all the time about our defense creating our offense, and we had a defensive the 5 kids in there that were playing that defense towards the end. That's a tough team to score on, and we got the stops when we needed to. So yeah, we're not celebrating. We did what we needed to do. We get ready for Dominican tomorrow. It's going to be a packed house. We know what's coming, and we got to be ready.
Ali, talk about that strong start to the fourth quarter for you guys. You were up by 5 going in. I think you scored 6 straight points for you guys. What was the key there? It was almost like you smelled some blood in the water and made sure you guys booked your spot in the championship.
I think just turning it on. 5-point game going into the fourth. There's so much that can happen that's not elite at all in basketball. So we knew that they were going to come out strong, but we knew we needed to come out even stronger. And it started on defense. We got those stops and were able to run in transition, and it just gave me open looks. And so we were able to take a lead in the fourth and just keep it the whole way through.
Hannah, Coach mentioned that steal you had and layup at the other end. I mean, you forced over 20 plus turnovers for them. On that side of the floor, what were you guys able to do in those key moments?
I mean, I think it's like what she talked about, our principles and knowing their personnel. Like we're in the passing lanes denying. We've been talking about that since day one, you know. So just sticking with what we've been doing, and everyone's on the same page. So having that trust, knowing where Eiley is in help side, you know, so you can get in those passing lanes. So just doing what we've been doing since the beginning.
Coach, talk about the depth of the squad tonight. You know, really outscored them in bench points. Joss had 10, Shay had 9, Hannah had 8. People stepping up, and it was the biggest game of the year coming into this one.
I mean, I think that's what's so, you know, our leading scorer. I don't even know what Tavia had tonight. 3? I don't know.
Sounds right.
I mean, that's our leading scorer, and that's what makes this team so special. We had to give other people, if something's not working, we're going to keep trying. And I thought Shay was huge in the first half. And then Joss had her best game of the year. The confidence of that kid is unbelievable, right? And the growth that she's had. Hannah had some huge baskets. I thought KB and Kaylee and Eiley got those connections going. I mean, that's what I think makes this team really, really special and really, really dangerous is our highest scorer tonight scored 10 points. Try to shut her down. That's fine. I mean, they shut Tavia down tonight. Fine. Like, plan B. We have another plan all the time because we have so many weapons. One night, it's Mersh started out the first half, the first quarter, scored like 4 points like that. Like, and then it's Hannah. Like, that's what makes, again, this team is unselfish. They're not forcing things. They are not trying to be the one. It's us. And I've told them from day one, you are giving up individual accolades and individual points and other things to be on a great team. And they have bought into that 100%. And that's why we're where we are today. And we just, you know, we got to do one more day and then worry about next week.
I like talk about team had, you know, this was the 4th straight semifinal appearance for the program. Obviously, your 3rd straight, had lost in the semis each of the last 2 years to get over that hurdle into the championship. I mean, how motivating was maybe those last couple semifinal losses to get you over the hurdle here today?
It's definitely fuel in the fire being here 3 years, never getting to that championship game. I mean, this team from the beginning bought into we're going to be at that game. Doesn't matter who's we're going to play, what team we're facing next, we're going to be there. I think that's just what's so special. We all have the same goal in the end, and we do it together. We trust one another. We trust our coaches. It's just how we knew we were going to get it done. So,
Hannah, for you up in the Bay Area where you're from, talk about the excitement for you to play in this championship game tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Half our team is from Northern California, so it's fun having our family out here and getting to play near home. So super excited.
Can I just say something here? We had one of our dearest fans faint, fall, and was taken to the emergency room. So we just want Wally to know that this game was for him. We want him to be able to see us play tomorrow, and that we talked about that, and our prayers are with him, and that he is well enough to be back with us tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody here did such a great job of taking care of him. Our players knew that was another piece of our motivation is Wally drove all the way up here. He's not going home without seeing us play. So hopefully he'll be here tomorrow with us.
Thank you guys, well done.
Thank
Championship game.
thank you.